everybody, and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos, and I do these readings on a regular basis. They are done no set time. I just pull messages for the collective, so this is for everybody. So these are timeless messages that when they reach you, they will, if you're seeing it in order when I'm recording it, it will pertain to the energy of the world and people as a collective. But if you get it at a different time, then it's going to be maybe a message in there, something you need to know, something to bring into your awareness that could help you when it reaches you. So this is a channel of light, love, healing. It's about bringing yourself to the higher place that you need to be, finding the things that might be getting in the way. So we do this just to kind of help everybody out, to just kind of see the energy. I'm not a fortune teller, I'm an energy reader, and a healer. So I've pre-shuffled and asked what the universe wants the collective to know right now. So you got 3 cards. This is your first card out. This one is Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords talks about deception, things being behind the scenes, things you can't see. It could be deception in a bad way, but it also could just be that things are happening that you are not aware of. So it's like tarot's like talking to a 4-year-old. Deception could be you're having a surprise party and you're kind of going behind the scenes and not telling anybody. It's still deception. So we'll see how it pairs with the other cards. Your next card is this one. And you have Knight of Wands in the upright position. Knight of Wands is going after creative endeavors, going for something that's your passion, because Wands is about fire, passion, things that motivate you. The third card is the Chariot, and that's movement, balance. So I feel a couple different things here. So first of all, the Seven of Swords and this card together make me feel like there's something that you could be working on behind the scenes that you're not telling anybody. So in an essence, you're being deceptive because you're kind of keeping it to yourself. So the thing that you're working on, you're just putting it in place, going after what you believe, but you're not really being open about it. You're not really saying anything about it, because the Chariot with it makes me feel like there's movement, because when I'm looking at them on the base, the person that's doing the thing and going after their passion is going one way, and the horse for the Chariot's going another way. So I'm not sure if it's just balancing out your energy, or someone is doing something behind your back, or you unknowing, and it's getting things moving, because the Chariot is movement. So as we take a look at these, I feel like your energy right now is that you're keeping something to yourself, like I said, or somebody else is working on something, but they're not letting you know. So I feel like you're going to be in the dark. Be careful of a little bit of deception. Just keep your eyes opened, because like I said, I feel like this is somebody's working on something, because this could be you or someone directly connected to you. The energy that's here is the Queen of Swords, and it's in reverse. And that is usually in the upright, it's using logic, and this one is more emotion based. So I feel like what I'm getting is this is somebody's doing something that's emotion based in the secret. I almost feel like somebody's leaving something behind, putting plans together. And this could be that you are thinking of doing something, you're working quietly behind the scenes, you or somebody else, and you're putting things in place, because I feel like you want to create balance. So this could be somebody's leaving a relationship, somebody's leaving a job, and the energy I'm feeling is like you have been looking for a job. This is an example. You're looking for a job, but you're not telling everybody. You're kind of just looking on Indeed and like Career Builder, and you're just kind of feeling out, seeing what's out there, because your passion is that I don't want to be where I'm at, and I'm getting frustrated or something of that nature, or it's not making me feel balanced, because this is out of something that's not logical. So something has upset you. So behind the scenes, you're going to be going for something else. You're looking for something else, but you're not letting anybody know. You're keeping it to yourself. And the Chariot is finding balance between light and dark. It's movement. So I feel like you are moving away from something, but what's happening right now is that it's behind the scenes. Like I said, this could be you or somebody else. So just be cautious, because there could be something going on behind the scenes. One of your coworkers could be leaving. You could be leaving. You could be in a relationship and one of you is leaving. You could be planning, listen, I don't want to put up with this no more. I'm leaving. I'm mad. I'm angry. I want out. So I'm not going to tell nobody. I'm just going to get ready and I'm going to go. And I'm going to put balance back in my life, and it's going to happen quick. I'm going to be done. Once I find it, once I get there, I'm going to go. This is just an environment of something happening behind the scenes, going for what you believe, or that passion to leave. And then the Chariot means movement. So somebody's moving, doing things, going towards something, finding balance. The other card that came in to support is you may be at a crossroads right now. It might also be an in-between time. Be patient with yourself and make your own decisions. I am ready to choose. I'm on the right path. Yeah, there's something you're working toward, and I think the reason you're keeping it to yourself is you're laying down the groundwork. You're trying to make your decision, or like if this is a relationship, you are trying to make a decision. Do I stay or do I go now? And I can't leave because I got to put things in place, or I can't stay at this job. I can't do it anymore. It's driving me crazy. I'm going to put some things in place. I'm going to look for another job so I can transition and find balance in my life and move to that next place. So this is definitely, I think, going from one place to another place, putting it all into place, but not really letting people know or keeping it to yourself. Okay, so maybe if that resonates. This is your mantra card for today. Grow at your own pace. Okay, so there's probably some stuff going on in your life, and maybe what's happening is you need to do things behind the scene because you don't want everybody to criticize or say the things you're doing, and you want to grow and do things and expand and do what you want to do on your own. I am growing my channel. I did not tell anybody. I just said, oh, I'm putting videos up. I got my channel up and running. But I've kind of put it out there, and I'm doing them on the advice of somebody that I've heard from before, so I'm going to try it out. But I'm not really saying too much. I'm just putting the videos out, putting it out there. It's my passion. It's something I'm working toward with my life. And if you tell too many people, they kind of want to say something. And right now, in my life, this definitely relates. I'm at an in-between time. I'm at a job where I'm okay, but like it's not what I want to do forever. But I'm working on getting myself situated into a different frame of mind, a different place. Maybe by next year or the following year, I can do some of the things I want to do. But there's groundwork. But I'm not saying too much because I'm not sure how it's going to unfold. I don't know which way I'm going to go. I haven't really made a decision. I'm letting the universe decide for me. So maybe you guys might be in the same place. You're okay where you're at, but it's not really where you want to be. So you're kind of just, okay, I'm just going to go through the motions. I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep my eye out. I might work toward this, and then I'll make my final decision when I feel a little more passionate about something, because she's in the reverse, which means she's not really in a good state to make a decision. And then underneath it, you have the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords is being feeling like you're trapped. You're not trapped because you're choosing to be trapped, but in the reverse, it means you're being released. So I feel like something in you is not really maybe being as rational, but you're being released from something and you're being freed from something. So I think what's happening is you're trying to be careful with your steps, because I think you know that you're not really in a good place to make a long-term decision. Excuse me. We also are in Mercury retrograde, so I feel like the Mercury retrograde might make you doubt yourself, or you're not sure, or there might be a little bit of delays. You might be having things coming up, because this could be coming in. You could be experiencing it. You could have just experienced, or this might come in that during Mercury retrograde, you realize, I don't want to be here. But I can't really leave yet. Or I'm not really sure if I want to be here. I'm not sure if this is what I want to do, where I want to be, who I want to be with, what I want to be involved with. So behind the scenes, you start working on things, looking at other avenues. You start evaluating what you really want, where you want to be, where your passions are, where your things are. Everybody knows where they want to be. Whether they get there or not is kind of choice and circumstantial. You know, sometimes we can get there, sometimes we can't. But then this is actively trying to find balance. It's creating, like, it's a chariot. He's got the two reins and he's balancing the light, the dark, the good, the bad. To work too much, not enough. And I think what's happening is you're seeing that there's something that's not where it needs to be because of something that's either triggered you, got you upset, whatever. And you are actively seeking balance, but quietly. You're not letting people know. You're kind of keeping it to yourself, or somebody else is like, I don't want to be there, and they are behind the scenes doing things, so they could act on something. And I would say, just like I said, just be careful. And the mantra for it is, I am ready to choose and I am on the right path. So whatever you're working toward, or whatever you think that you want, be patient. And if you are being called to it, it is probably the right path. It's that we don't do things, or we stay because we feel we have to, or we don't have a choice. And I feel like with that card, you may have come to a point that you're actually like, yeah, I think I know I'm not supposed to be here, and I know that I need to leave, but how do I do it? In whatever situation it is, or I want to go to something else. And I realize now that this is what I want, but now behind the scenes, let's see, how do I get there? And I don't want to disturb everybody or stir everybody up. So in case I change my mind and I want to stay, nobody gets upset. So we'll leave it at that. Grow at your own pace. Do your own thing. Heal what you need to heal. There's no specific time for healing. That might be for somebody. When you get to that point that you're healed, you're healed. I mean, it's not like everybody grows and learns at a pace that they can handle. So take that. If that helps you, don't rush yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Don't rush yourself. Go at your own pace for what you need to do. Don't rush this thing you're trying to work on either, or this behind the scenes thing. Just go at your pace. Put things into place. Feel secure, because you're working on balance. All right, guys. Have a great one. I hope this helped you for today.